Hey guys, my name is RockHead, and in this video I'm gonna show you like the basic way of using these CSGO rifles, which is like really up here. We'll go over the op and autos, and well, autos. These two autos are pretty simple. Scout, I don't really use it that much, but it's probably has some skill to it. Op, that's pretty easy too. But these like one of these rifles, mainly like AK and M4 or M4A1S, whatever you choose. Those are the main rifles you may want to be using in CSGO. However, if there's times where everyone else has an M4 and AK, but you have enough for FAMAS and Galil or Galil, then you can basically buy those as well. The SG and AUG, no, it's somewhat part of the meta now, but I'm staying loyal with AK and M4. But anyways, let's get right to the video. Now, there are three main types of shooting. There is tap fire, there is burst fire, and then there's a full-on spray. So I think we can start off with first full-on spray. Now before I even shoot at any more bots, I'm just going to put on the peak walls as well as the impact. I can find it. Oh, I did shot at it actually. All right. So just to show, I guess I can stand right here and show you. Well, that's kind of like the spray pattern. Actually, you know what? It'll be better if I just go over here to a wall. Now let me just, when you're starting off CS, it's really good to just pretty much look at a wall. And what you want to do is aim at that wall and pretty much remember how that spray pattern looks. Just pretty much how it remembers how it looks like. I know like I have unlimited ammo on right now, but as you can see, starts right there, that way, then that way, then that way. And if you have infinite ammo, it's just going to repeat itself on top of here. So really what you want to do is like do the exact opposite. As it goes that way, you want to go that way. It goes like that way, you want to go that. Well, you guys know what opposites are. So, but before even spraying downwards, for the downwards part, first general rule of thumb, what I do is like wait for 2 bullets. After 2 bullets, that's when you want to start spraying down. So as you can see, it kind of does help. That's pretty much what you want to look like. But for like at least 8 or 9 bullets is pretty much spraying down. So as I'm spraying 2 of them, they're fairly accurate. But when it comes to 3, the third one, as you can see, the third one kind of rised up a little bit. Yeah. That's kind of, yeah, because like once after 2 bullets, that's when it's going to start rising up. So, oh, didn't mean to throw that. But what you want to do is basically after 2 bullets is when you want to start slowly spraying down. And that's like at least first 8 bullets, I believe. And then after a while, you guys want to just pretty much learn how to spray side to side. If you want to do like multiple guys, well, didn't mean to make it sound wrong, but if you want to like kill multiple people that are after you, like let's say like these two, I can just line them up. You can spray them down that way, because if there's like a bunch of people in front of you and you just want to spray them down, like that's what spraying's for. So basically that stuff is like basic understanding of how recoil works, which I can do in another video. And so basically the only reason you want to spray is when you're up close to the enemy, or spraying as in you want to do, well, not do, but kill multiple people at once if they're coming after you. And that's like all you need to know for spraying. And then for bursting, as we move on to bursting, I think you want to like just basically remember how I said like the first 2 bullets are accurate, and then like maybe the first 3 probably just aim for the body. Like if you're like at medium range, you want to like get like damage on the enemy, you want to at least burst fire. And honestly, burst firing is less common in CS nowadays, even though they said it's for more medium range. But I think another way you can use bursting, and so I noticed this in some matches where you're on behind a wall, and then like when you peek out, it's just you want to just strafe out, probably get damage on the enemy. And if you didn't finish them, you can always go right back and kill them. So this is just a dramatization. A complete dramatization of how to use burst fire when you're like trying to peek behind a wall. And then still want to aim for the head, which is more recommended. But if you're a beginner, you can always do spraying. And I think that's all I need to talk about for bursting. And then last but not least, I want to talk about tapping if I stop flying around the place. Now tapping is pretty straightforward. That's how you tap. It's basically just one bullet, or just spraying enough to where it's like all pointed together. Because it's going to give you the most accuracy. But it's just that stuff like that is just what you want to really do is basically only tap when you're like either long range, and if you're like stupid long range, you want to crouch while you do it. Because crouching will give you like slightly more accuracy, but I recommend you do like crouch and then shoot while like behind a wall, because when you crouch, you are a slow person, honestly. But tapping, that's what tapping is. It's just pretty much for long range. And also, I think the last way of using tapping is pretty much, if I can put the boxes up. No, I missed. There we go. This is like really what people use for tapping. Usually they'll try to strafe behind a box, and then like you try pretty much go for headshots. Kind of like that, I guess. Even if I can't really. Oh, there was nobody there. That's Steakles. Clear that. And like maybe if someone was far away. I think he's far away. I'm unsure. There. This is a good way to practice headshots. But you guys see the point of tapping at this point. So in review, you just pretty much spray for close range, or if you need to get multiple people that are after you, or do that advanced spray transfer shit. I normally don't do that. Actually, let me get closer so I better demonstrate. Yeah, sometimes crouching will help with your spray. Watching Jordan Nut and Gilbert's video on spraying, usually he'll just like after 2 bullets he will crouch and then like let the crosshair down that way. Make it easier for some people. It may work for you, but it worked for me for a little bit. Then I realized just do 2 bullets and then start spraying down. And then for like burst firing, you want to just use 2 to 3 bullets. Not really that common to use. But and also like if you're like trying to like peek behind the wall, I go back in there. Want to like peek behind the wall and then get some damage in there, you know? At least let him before he kills you, and then let his teammate finish him off. And then for tapping, it's like for head glitchers. Not technically head glitch if their head's popping out, because that's a Call of Duty term, head glitch. But want to just like basically just tap until you get them. Just have that medium. You don't want to tap too fast, then your bullets will go all over the place. Don't tap too slow, because they will kill you pretty fast. And that's pretty much tap firing. And my last thing for tap firing, do it if you're a silver and you want to like, you know, practice your aim, like, and you're in a competitive match and you feel like you're gonna spray is off, just keep tapping. That's what I did when I was back with Silver Elite, before I knew about ESCA or Face It or anything like that. Because tapping really does help as a beginner. And I think that's about it. So you guys know about tapping, bursting, and spraying. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this is a really helpful video. If it did help, please leave a like. If you want to like add anything or maybe like comment, just comment. If you want more videos and want me to like produce more videos or some tutorials like this, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later.